Helldivers, the next massive update is upon us. We have new missions and biome leaks to go over. All of this future content is super exciting, so grab a hot cup of liberty and let's dive right into the video. All of these leaks are from Iron Sights and Tier 5 NPC. Some are new, the latest leaks, and others old, so be sure to give them some love after this video. I have timestamps below if you want to check anything out Pacific. The first one right here is of Super Earth. Yes, you heard me right, Super Earth. Iron Sights leak, Super Earth now supports urban environments. Now, this has been a long time coming, and we have seen Super Earth biomes leaked in the data files for a while now, but nothing has really been shown visually. To me, this just looks like the biomes we see right now in game on the Illuminant planets. I just hope when this comes, the Super Earth biome is slightly different to the Illuminant planets, you know, just so it diversifies the gameplay a little bit. I think this does indicate to us though that Super Earth is in the work to be played on at some point. I did play on a Super Earth biome with Iron Sights months ago, which was similar to this. Just basically without the urban POIs. It was just basically like a jungle planet with volcanoes. There wasn't any cities at the time. So this is of course being worked on as of right now. But the question is when? When is this coming? Drop a comment below. When do you think Super Earth will be attacked? The next leak right here is of a new planet called Widow's Harbour, which sounds absolutely terrifying. Could this be a new Illuminant planet or their homeworld? I mean, no one knows at this point, but it very may well be. One thing we do know is, as we draw closer to the 1 year anniversary of Helldivers, something huge is bound to happen. A planet such as an Illuminant's homeworld could warp in from the black hole. I did say in my last video about it being Glendarth, but that is apparently already on the galactic map, so I don't think we would see that planet warp from that location to this one, so it's more plausible and realistic that a different planet would warp through. However, things are getting even more tense and confusing because Iron Sights also leaked this planet, Omicron. Yes, a funky name, Omicron. Now to me this looks like the gloom in the background, so I imagine this is not linked to the Illuminants or the bots, and it's something to do with the bugs. I mean, I don't think we would see the Illuminants and the bugs on one planet. I mean, that would be insane, and I don't think I'd want to see that. No. Okay, so I'm signing off. Then again, no one knows what Arrowhead have up their sleeves. Anything's possible. We did not really expect the Illuminate to drop so randomly. They kept that so quiet, and then boom, they appeared. Moving forward to mission objectives. Yes, it looks like we are getting more missions, and surprisingly, it is related to cargo. Yes, after so long waiting for mission objectives related to vehicles, we actually may be finally getting just that. If you remember ages ago before vehicles dropped, we did get a look at a rover, and there was leaks hinting at missions relating to vehicles. Bear in mind, this was almost a year ago now. Cargo container objective. Not much in this at the moment, but there is an objective code named cargo container, which has you calling in a pelican that drops a cargo container. There is also a vehicle linked to the file objective that has the name cargo car. It's unknown what the container is used for, but I suspect we'll be capturing and transporting something to and from the container. So yes, we may be getting in an upcoming update a full-blown cargo mission objective. I really hope we get a different vehicle to cool down though, and it's not the recon vehicle we have currently, you know, just to basically spice up the gameplay and make it more diverse. Imagine being chased by the Illuminants and having your teammates in the fast recon vehicle covering you, fending you while you transport the cargo. That sounds really awesome to me. Someone actually did make a good point here. Could this be tied to the mission type from Helldivers 1? Escort resource convoy. And we do know Arrowhead said some time ago, if something worked in Helldivers 1, it's sure to be implemented into Helldivers 2, which is a clear indication if the content worked well in the first game, we will for sure see it at some point. Next is armor customization. We have spoken about this so much on the channel, and as of right now, I believe this is the latest leak regarding armor customization. So for you who don't know, Iron Sights leaked this not so long ago. Iron Sights, armor skins, adaptive textures that can be applied to most armor. It works very similarly to the weapon skin system. You can see Forest, Desert, Arctic and Venus, which looks absolutely sick. I cannot wait to kit my Helldiver out in full red camo. At least this shows us Arrowhead are working on customization features right now. There was also weapon customization leaked alongside this. I won't go into detail, however, if you wish to check this out fully, I have links in the description. On a related point, I wanted to mention what Sham said right here quickly regarding upcoming content. This is in relation to somebody who asked about a first person feature, and Sham's basically responded saying they've got a lot in the pipelines, and I mean a lot. So this does confirm to us they are working on a lot right now, especially since in game there is so much going on with the Gloom, the Black Hole and the Jet Brigade. There's been so many leaks on missions, enemies, planets and even events, to the point it's hard to tell what's coming next. So much is happening all at once. It's just mental. Let me know below, what do you think this next update will bring our way? Moving on to the last leak, showcasing a brand new jump pack, and oh boy, we sure do need something mightier than the jump pack we have currently. I mean, the Illuminants, literally, okay, make us look like right amateurs with their jetpacks. Yes, literally. Now, this is very different to the one we have in game currently, but bear in mind, this is a placeholder and not a finished stratagem. I interrupt this video to say, if you are enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe for Managed Democracy, and you will help a Mexican Helldiver find free housing support on Super Earth. As long as they keep making great tacos, I will keep smuggling them across the Super Earth border. It is important to note that the following stratagem does not pose a model and has a placeholder model identical to its current counterpart in-game. The model has been swapped and must not be taken as the official model. YouTubers and content creators are to refrain from claiming this as an official rendition of what the stratagem will look like, so the gameplay will show us how it could perform, but it is not the finished thing, so take this all with a pinch of salt, Helldivers. Now on screen you can see all three, the new one, the Dark Fluid jump pack, and lastly the version we have in game as of right now. However, the reason this jump pack will be so much better is because not only can you reach higher places, you will be able to shoot enemies a bit more accurate compared to the others, and as I just said, it also reaches much greater heights, which tells me this stratagem, if it is a stratagem, will probably have a much higher cooldown time compared to the others. User also went on to say this, so why should I take this pack over the other? From what we can assume, the pack allows you to more accurately shoot at enemies while in the air and reach much greater heights at the cost of a slower recharge rate and small distance covered, allowing you to perform an offensive attack from the air and reach higher elevated areas. So yeah, that confirms exactly what I just said about the recharge time. Why should I still use the old then? As pointed out, this jump pack is geared at traversing more than a offensive approach. You cover significantly longer distances at far greater speeds, making you hard to hit. So if you want to run and gun, the Lift 850 jump pack is your go-to. If you want to scream, I have the high ground and rain hell from above, the HE jump pack is your pick for the operation. So they're both just going to be as good as each other, so it's not like one is going to be better than the other, which means depending on how many people you're playing with and what type of mission you're doing will really determine what jump pack you go for. So this jetpack is for sure going to make gunfights so much better. If we can take down enemies much easier and more accurately in the air just by having somewhat more better accuracy. Imagine jumping and firing a rocket, taking down a harvester mid-air. That's awesome. That is like something straight out of a movie. Thank you so much for watching. You Helldivers are awesome. Until next time, go and conquer the galaxy for Managed Democracy, and I will see you in the next video.